Alright, so first off, I want to address, I got a haircut, obviously. I think this time, it doesn't look too bad. I think at some angles it looks a bit more, like, square, like Jay Guile, like this. But no, I'm not gonna wear a hat this time. Normally I wear a hat after every, like, haircut, because I don't really get it professionally done. I just have, like, someone I know do it. That way, I'm not having to dish out a bunch of money every time. But also, I am still somewhat sick, because I was a little sick for a while, and I wasn't able to record, for a few days, because I just, like, I don't know how people can record when they're fully sick, alright? I was struggling just doing outros. But no, I'm a bit better now, and that's also why the window is, like, open, because it's, like, I want to kind of draft out any, like, of my past sickness out. But yeah, also, check the shirt. I haven't worn this shirt in so long. I also did get a bunch of other shirts. They're a bit tacky, but I think they fit so well, and you'll see them later. But I just want to rep this one because I haven't worn this one in a while. I think it's obvious that it's a little bit short on me, but hey, I think I look pretty dapper right now. Alright, let's go. The Mad Dog, Chapter 7. I will say, before this starts, this is also one of the shorter chapters in this game, even in the original. So, well, I guess especially in the original, because I haven't played it yet, but... You doing okay, Riki? Or are we gonna check up on, apparently he's having dreams about me. Oh, what's going on? Also, kind of keep it down. Riki's right there, passed out.
うちの政治部のスクープです。ついに防衛大臣のタミヤが民自党と沖縄県議会をまとめたようなんです。
つまり基地拡大法案の成立は確実ってこと。
Yeah, but then
基地とリゾートはもともとワンセット。
Well, yeah, curious. Have we really not realized that? Like, literally, they came about the, exact same moments, right? Like,
どうしてリゾート開発が再開されたのかが分かりましたね。
of course they're connected.
このリゾート開発、裏でとんでもねえ奴が絡んでるようなんだ。政治部の記者宛てに届いた情報です。
Yeah, it's gonna be Majima,
匿名の情報
right?
筋からこんな写真が。
I think the title is kind of a bit of a hint, you know?
これは
どうやら鈴木が仕掛けているリゾート開発、裏で建設の利権を得ようとしていたのが
I will say I do forget why Majima links with Hamazaki. I don't remember why he does. I definitely know it's a very small reason, which is why I don't remember it, because but I actually don't remember why he does. So I will say yeah, there's not Majima, not my boy. Hey, I've spent Yakuza 0, Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2, and now Yakuza 3 with him. I am not... There's no way it's Majima. I know him. Majima does not go back on his promises. Yeah, Date, you gotta trust me, man. I know this man. Inside and out.
もし真島が今回の黒幕だったらお前どうするつもりだ
I don't know. Beat him up like we always do. I feel like either way. Well, yeah, but it's also the fact that either way, we're gonna fight Majima. Either we go down there and he's not with them, we beat him up. And if we do go down there and he's with them, we beat him up. I feel like it's a no matter what side he's on, we're gonna be fighting Majima. That is just how Majima rolls, man. If there was anyone to make him come clean, it is also me, right?
真島組はまだサイの河原にあるのか
ああ、まだあそこに組を構えているはずだ。表向きは建設予定地のただの更地だが
Okay.
な。
Yeah, I will
入り口
say,
も変わってね。
I'm kind of surprised he hasn't, like, done any more, you know, construction with
行っ
it.
てくる。
Like, sure, it's been 3 years, but that's also, it's been 3 years, right? Like, you could have at least built something. Okay, new cutscene? Or is it? Nope, I think new cutscene, right? I don't remember seeing this guy
お前
again.
は錦山組の長谷部だったな。
Yeah, what's your problem,
親父が
man?
やられたって
I already beat your boss. What else you want from me, dude?
親父がやられた。そんなこと誰が言うとるんでっか。
That's what my own fists are telling me.
探しておりますぜ。
何？
Well, yeah, okay.
死の淵から舞い
It's at least proving that Kiryu didn't kill him. Like, because in fairness, in the original, they kind of left that up. Like, because in fairness, I have seen lots of movies where a smack at the back of the head like that causes, like, them to die. I've seen that in so much of movies. Like, it's so often that it's just like, when I saw him get hit in the back of the head in both versions, the remake and the original, I did wonder if he died. This one does make it more clear that he's alive. However, I don't think it really matters much, and I'll explain later. Okay, so do I have to fight you guys? Okay, we're getting... Great! Yeah, no, I definitely wanted more of these scenes with Kanda. Yeah, uh-huh. Yep, this is what we needed, you know, totally not just, like, could have done without a second one of these scenes.
それにしてもやりすぎじゃねえか。
あのクソボケが！
Like again, why did we need another one of these scenes? And of all scenes to try to replicate, why do we need Kanda? What? Did you just kill her? Oh. Dude.
その首この手でむしり取ったら
Like, yeah, I guess it's kinda trying to show you that Kanda's a bad guy, but, like, we kinda had that already. I feel like that was kind of a real unnecessary scene. Like, okay, also, the pacing on this kinda sucks, because, like, I'm like, really, you had to show me that scene while we were talking? Because now that's, like, completely just, like... I completely forgot we were talking because of that scene, and now I have to... I'm getting whiplashed right now. Yeah, you guys are kind of a pain in the ass. Honestly, you guys are being more of a pain in the ass in the remake than you were in the original. Honestly, after you beat Kanda, the Nishikiyama family kind of just leave you alone, because they're like, okay, well... Ow! Come on. Damn, this guy. Ugh! Grab his gun. Ow! Ugh! Oh, I didn't realize there were two guys with guns. Don't worry, don't worry. I got you! Huh? Bam! Let me grab that gun. Ooh! Oh, okay, I will say, I'm not a huge fan that, like, them hitting you once just makes you instantly drop any item you have. You know, like it's kind of a bit annoying. Okay, well, I'm trying to dodge, but again, I will say I hate that I have to lock on to dodge. Skull crack! Because it's like, it really just like messes with my movement, right? Like, because it makes it so that, like, I know that there is a dodge feature, But it's like, I have to block if I'm... Ooh! Get in there! Yeah! We're taking this out of the streets now! Ooh! Huh? Grab his ass! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Ooh! Now we're going out of the door! Get out! That was a little detour! Our fight's got a little bit of a detour. That's it! Ooh! Ooh! I don't need to heal for you! Come on, throw a little punch, throw a little punch. Come on, come on, come on! I'll dodge you. I told you I would! Alright, if we go back into the store. Oh! Out of my face! Alright? Alright, I was a little bit rusty. I'll give you that. But I definitely think that there should definitely be a way to dodge without locking on, right? They're like, that is a very bad judgment call on the combat in this game. Like, yes, I understand that the dragon form, the dragon style, it's better for you to dodge, because, like, there's, like, quick dodges, and, like, you know, they have a bunch of upgrades for dodging. And then the other style, the weapon style, it's better for you to block because, like, there are a lot of, like, counter moves with blocking and whatnot. And I understand that. But then, like, also give it so the dragon style can just dodge normally. Actually, either or style, because you have to lock on for both just to dodge. And I think it makes a bit more sense with the weapon style, because then it's like, oh, well, you're kind of incentivized to block instead. But even in this style, where you're incentivized to kind of dodge more, because you have counterattacks with dodging specifically, not blocking, it just, like, you know, why can I not dodge normally? Why do I have to lock on to dodge? Because, like, it makes it harder for when I'm in a group of people trying to dodge a whole bunch of them, because I have to lock onto one of them and dodge him. Dude, you're such a nameless character. I don't even remember your name. You're such a worthless character. Kick him in the face. Kick him in the face. Okay, or he's just gonna be a pathetic little wimp. Okay, sorry. Okay, now this is gonna be new. Do I actually have to, like, go to Kanda first? Alright, I will say, one interesting thing I am actually kind of looking forward to is, do I get to see the Nishikiyama family, like office? Because, even though the Nishikiyama family was made in Yakuza 1, I don't think you ever visit the Nishikiyama family office, right? Like, you know it's somewhere in Kamurocho. Because, like, in fairness, I don't think they show any of the family offices except for the Kazuma family, and it's 2 different locations. And also, like, the Tojo clan headquarters, but that's, like, that's completely different. Knew you'd come, Kiryu.
Oi.
Yo, where's Kanda? Sorry to break it to you, but he ain't here. That's so. And I've got no business with you. Oh, but you do! Boss gave the orders, so... This is where you're gonna die. Alright, let's see. Oh, couldn't even take that, buddy. Oh! Yeah! Pathetic. Huh? Yeah, you want to try that again? Huh? Yeah, try that, buddy. Huh? I saw you, knife guy. Ooh! Yeah, come here, sir. I saw you. Throw him away. Ooh! Okay. He's got a good block. I'll give him that. Oh, yeah, but my block's better. My block's better. Come on, Kanda family boys. Who's up first? Oh! Yeah, you take that shit. Oh! Grab this bicycle. Okay, goddamn, where the fuck did you come from? Oh! 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 Yeah! Don't touch me, me like that! Alright. Hey, big man! Where's Kanda? Ooh, come here! I do wonder, do you ever get to see where the Nishikiyama family office is? Because, like, obviously, the Nishikiyama family seems to always be a problem, no matter what game you play. Alright, that takes care of that. Whoa, check it out! Looks like some crazy shit's going on down in the theater. Apparently, there's a shit ton of guys that look like Yakuza out in front. Seriously, man? That's some scary shit. Well, we have to take a detour. Okay, probably Nishikiyama boys. Yo, are you Nishikiyama family boys? Yep. Seeing as you immediately saw me. Yo, where's that pudgy man? Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Your family's been causing me more trouble than I have you, okay? See, like, this family's been causing me trouble since before any of you were probably in it, alright? So don't give me this crap about, ooh, you're ruining our lives, or whatnot. This family's been a pain in my side since the moment of its conception! Yeah, huh? And you guys all want to whine and complain, huh? Yeah, try that shit again. Get out of here! I saw you behind me. Don't think I didn't. Gotcha. Oh! Damn, I did not realize Kiryu could fucking put his leg that high. I like can't. I can't see it here. I can't. You! I saw you out of the crowd! Okay, well, Kiryu, why did we not do a normal kind of... Gotcha! Yeah, you guys are gonna need more goons, aren't ya? Getting a little sad here. Ooh. Yeah! Come on! Okay. Put down the knife. Where, like, what, I don't know how it chooses who to go after. Like, okay, see, like that one. I click it to, like, go after this guy, because he's obviously the closest opponent. Why my thing chooses to go after a guy completely on the other side of the field? No clue. Back off, buddy. You're just a bunch of chumps. Where are you, Kanda? What the fuck is that? You grabbed a Okay, okay. What is wrong with you, man? Also, yeah, I will say, all this has been new. Normally, you just go right to the Majima construction. All this Kanda stuff is kind of new. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of digging it, because, like, literally, you don't really see Kanda after that first fight. After that first fight, he kind of just disappears. And then he does come back later for a specific moment. Also, I do think this probably does help the pacing issue of, like, kind of like, you know, Majima kind of, this chapter is pretty short overall. I think this right here does kind of make it a bit, like, you know, a bit more fluffed out. Yeah, I'm fine taking you on again, Kanda. Okay, okay, you got a bit tankier this time, huh? Yeah! Okay! Yeah! Alright, I'm liking this new tough Kanda. Yeah! Feel that shit! Who the heck are they? Can't even solve your own problems, Kanda? You gotta rely on your boys? Okay, Kiryu, why on earth would you think I'd want to deal with that guy? Like, why? Why was that your first? You know what? Round them up, boys! Yeah! Okay, what the? Is he fucking using him as a goddamn? Okay, I'll give Kanda props there. I'll give that man. I'll give him some prompts on that one. That was kind of cool. Okay, I do like this fight a lot more than the other Kanda fights. I'm not gonna lie. Like the fact that, like, okay, not only does, like, you know, like he kind of annoyingly gets a lot more men, but the men aren't really all that, like, because the moment the men come around, Kanda kind of calms down in, like, his attacks. But I also like the fact that, like, his men also become the weapon. Like you see that shit? And I actually do really like that. I'll definitely give him props for that. This is a much better Kanda fight. Gotcha. Tough shit, Kanda. Hey, I'll give them credit. They did actually kind of cook with this specific fight. This extra fight was actually really cool. Alright, yeah, I'll good addition. Good addition.
てめえが錦山組の組長ってのがそもそもの間違いだ。あいつの大門に。
Yeah, this section I do think they did very well with in, like, you know, making it so Kanda wasn't a one-note villain. And they actually gave a fight that I think was personally better than the original fight that they made for Kanda. So, like, I'll applaud you there, Kiwami 3. I'll applaud you there, you know. I know I kind of talk shit on you a lot. I'll give you some praise on that one. Alright, yep. Now we're gonna do the normal, mission. Alright. Majima. Also, it seems like they made it nighttime. I'm pretty sure when you go after Majima, I thought it was daytime. In the original, at least. It's not a huge change. I just wanted to make mention of it. Like, I don't think it hurts. Oh, dude, this cutscene's not in daylight. Oh, it ruins. No, I'm not gonna be like that. But I'm just saying. Oh, dude, this changes the entire lore, dude. Dude, this changes the timeline. Okay, you know, leave it to Majima to not make anything, you know, convenient. Instead of there being anyone outside to be a receptionist of any kind, I got a phone call in the only thing they have built in this entire section. Like, they had 3 years and they built this shack. Okay, what in the Joker? Like, that is literally something that, like, you know, like, Joker would call Batman and hit him with that. Like, that's not, like... Okay. Hello. Alright, they still all respect me. I'll you know, leave it to Majima, though, to keep his men in line. Oh, that suit. I'm sorry, but I wish he wore that more often, man.
真島の兄さん。
すまんの、キルちゃん。驚かせてしもうて。
これは。
ま、俺なりの防御策や。
You got quite a few.
最近は危のうて、堂々と事務所構えることもできへんからな。
That's fair, that's fair. Especially with, like, the guys you're having to now deal with.
ま、地下でゆっくり話でもしようや。
Where were you thinking, Majima? Oh, to the underground? To purgatory? Okay, little complaint here. The way that they did the original was that they had, like, Purgatory completely shut down. Like, it was dead inside. There was nobody, no lights, no nothing. Like, Purgatory looked completely dead. And, like, it helped really amp up the, like, possible creep factor that Majima was bringing. Because Majima was actually, like, kind of not acting himself. Where, like, sure, there were sometimes he, like, kind of sounded like himself. But, like, he wasn't being that extra, like, crazy, like, personality. He was actually being calm. And it was, like, very unnerving. It was very creepy. It was, like, it really helped you, like... It very helped the atmosphere. Like, with the quiet deadness of everything. And, like, the low lights. But yet Majima was still, like... He was kind of on and off, kind of creeping you out a little bit. While also trying his best to, like, be more, like, normal Majima. And, like, that unnervingness of it was so good. So good in the original. Like, that's definitely a complaint I have so far about this chapter. The Colosseum. Only things fighting there now are dust. See, now that quote works better if there aren't blaring music and lights outside. Like, the reason this line works so well was because everything was dark. It was dark, and there was, like, nothing, there was, like, no one, nothing, no sounds. Like, it was empty, dead inside, completely. Like this! Why could we not take the detail and put that outside? See, it was like this. And that's what made it so good. See, like, he's trying to do that, like, that tone that he has, but he's strangely so calm and, like... And that's what made this scene so good. Okay, do we have to cut to black? Like I said, can we get some, like, intermissions? See, because, like, he's got the tone, but he doesn't have the, like, attitude that he normally has, right? And it adds to that kind of unnervingness. He's acting a lot more serious and, like...
沖縄のリゾート開発のことか。もう知っとったんか。
See, like, that moment... That moment hit so hard in the original, man. I'm not saying they're doing a bad job right now, but I definitely do kind of prefer the original's, like, portrayal of it. It just felt so unnerving. I also don't know if that's just because I played it first to make it so that I felt more unnerved there, but in this one I know what's gonna happen. But yeah, it's like, oh, like Majima being serious is so, like, it's unnerving, you know. It's like, which is crazy because in Yakuza 0 he's, like, completely just normal, insane. It's just after 1 you, like, get so used to him like that, and then, like, 3 he hits you with this. Where he's not even smiling like he normally does. He's normally always smiling, like the Joker.
Kiryu-chan yo. こんな俺にもな、極道としての筋っちゅうもんがあるんや。
See, I think the thing for me is that the voice actor's, like, making him sound too much like the old Majima while he's saying these lines. Like, he needs to get that, like, deeper, like more serious tone that he does in the original. Still does a magic trick, I see. Like, we still don't have any build-up to how the people got in here. Alright, but I still love you, Majima. This fight was definitely one of my favorites in the original. Fighting Majima in this cage match. Oh, let's go, Majima. Just like always, Majima. See, I'm just saying the gloves. I guess I just don't like the snake skin. Like, I think that's just what I'm learning about myself, is that I don't like the snake skin jacket. Because I prefer in the suit. I like when it's like the gloves with no shirt and pants. Versus. I'm sorry, it's just like the random cut of English. Okay, did we really need the crotch shot of Majima here? Oh yeah. Let's run it, Majima! Let's go! See, no, and then he starts being his old self again, which then it then finally like that weight off your like chest finally gets like it gets lifted, because now he's like not being as creepy and unnerving, because he's back to his old self. All right, let's go, Majima. Yeah. All right, let's see how they do one of my favorite fights of the original. It's still got the snake moves, I see. All right, let's go. Now, I do have to say, you know, Majima was not my favorite fight in the original. It was definitely my second favorite fight, I'm pretty sure. Or, actually, no. I think it was, like, my third favorite fight, because I did forget there was... It was either my second or third. Because there are specifically 3... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, whoa! Ow! Okay. Oh, dang, okay, what is that? Oh, they hurt! These memories hurt! Why do they hurt? Ugh! Whoopee! Gotcha! What the heck? Why can he clone himself? What is this shit? Ow! Okay. I'm trying to juggle, but there's literally I have to fight 3 Majimas. Ooh! Okay. Ooh! Ooh! Come here, Majima! I'm trying, but you literally summoned. Ow! Dragon finisher. Whoop! Bam! Alright, okay. I'll be honest, that Majima fight kind of sucked. Like, okay. It was very easy. And, like, yes, the other Majimas made it, like, a bit harder. But, like, I think that adding the other Majima was kind of just bullshit. Like, that's kind of just like a... Now you have to fight 3 of the same opponent. Yeah. Like, you know, like, that's... I don't think that's very fair. But what I liked about the original was Majima in his second phase, he zooms around the like literally so fast you cannot touch him. And like I thought it was so cool cuz like it shows you that like Majima he is always on top of his game. Like, I don't know, like the other one was so fun where like he was like zooming across the entire screen trying to stab you and shit. It was also great because it was a tough
Yakuza.
fight, you know, like without
ゆっ
being
くり奥で話でもしようか
unnecessarily like just like not fair, you know. Yep, and that's that. Yeah, that's that. See, now that's where it ends. You see why I told you that the Mad Dog chapter very short. See, like, yeah, without the Kanda stuff, that would have been the end. Like, that would have been just it right there. So, I do see why they had the Kanda stuff. The Kanda stuff, actually, I do think really helped this chapter. It does definitely, like, mesh better. Because, like, it does add more length to it. I will say, again, like, I just said this, but, like, I do kind of prefer the way that the original did the Majima section of this chapter. However, you know, again, I'm not saying this chapter does it badly. I think a part of it is just that, like, it was the original was the first place that I got it, and now that I know what happens, it's not as unnerving to me, maybe. But, you know, I'm, like, I will clap up the remake for the Kanda stuff, which is a very good addition, helps with the pacing a bit more, because it does, like, go from the Kanda chapter, and it does help you transition from Kanda to Majima, right? Like, it helps you, because, like, it goes from Majima, it goes from Kanda, transitions over to Majima, then it helps transition over to Hamazaki, you know, and so on. So, like, it helps, like, really, it helps the flow really go from each villain to the next, you know? So, I'll give you credit on that one. I will give you credit. You did help the pacing on this chapter, and you did help the flow of the narrative help out here. So, again, you know, I will shit on this game till, like, tomorrow. Like, I'll show this game all day, every day. But I do want to come in here and try to be objective and, like, and even give it, you know, I'll give it the thumbs up when I see it actually, like, performing pretty well. Like, this chapter, like, I think they did, like, not as well, but they did do decently with the main part of the chapter, and then they even added a lot to the chapter, which didn't hurt the time. It also helps the flow of the story better, also helps with pacing. Like, it doesn't go on for like, the kind of stuff doesn't go on for too long, like, it's not 3 hours of tutorials, you know, it's like, it flows pretty well, I'd say. Okay, I'm ranting a little bit, and I'm not even at the outro, so, yeah. Well, that one's gonna be the end of this one. Again, actually, I think this specific chapter is definitely, like, the best of Kiwami 3. Because most times, sometimes I'll have issues with how they do some of the chapters. This one's pretty good. Like, are there small little nitpicks, I'd say, about the Majima chapter? The Majima part of the chapter? Yeah, like, you know, I personally didn't find the fight fun, like, as fun. But, no, I still could see how someone would maybe prefer that fight, you know, and, like, obviously, I was coming at it as, like, I've already played the game, so I do know what happens, which kind of meant it, so I think that the Majima, like, being kind of weird, maybe, like, kind of went a bit more over my head, because, like, you know, I already know how this happens, you know? So, I know I kind of complain a bit there for the Majima section, but I wouldn't take that part too much, because, like, I think that a lot of that is, like, a bit more either A, nitpicky, or B, just my personal preference, or since I've already experienced it before. But I do really like the Kanda stuff. That Kanda stuff is actually, like, really good, because, firstly, I think that Kanda battle way better than Kanda's actual battle in his own chapter, and, like I said, I think it helps really, like, the story help out a lot more, because you have Kanda, you get to Kamurocho. Kanda is your big first villain. You go and you, like, you know, you do a bunch of stuff with Riki, and, like, you battle with Kanda, and then that way it helps flow into Majima more seamlessly, because then you're going to Majima, but then you're, like, interrupted by Kanda, so you have to fight Kanda again, so that way it's ending Kanda's mission and going to Majima more seamlessly. Also, it helps a lot with the pacing, as, you know, this chapter would have been 10 times shorter without the Kanda stuff, so I think they actually did very well with this specific chapter. I'll give Kiwami credit where it's due. I give Kiwami 3 credit where it's due, because this chapter is, frankly, I think better than the original. I don't know, the guy that constantly talks about how much he loves the original. No, I genuinely think this chapter is better in the remake because it helps with the pacing issue. It helps a lot, honestly, especially that Kanda stuff. Like, cause Kanda, after that, you like really never see him. And then but this one really makes it so that Kanda comes back again because he's angry. I will say they did pepper him a little bit harder here, where they definitely made you be like, oh yeah, no, he's really a bad guy, even though you kind of already knew he was a bad guy. But like, no, I think a lot of what they added with Kanda here, pretty good, really good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, another chapter I was able to just fully do here. Either way, it was going to be that way, because again, Majima chapter is known to be smaller. But hey, anyway, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!